Hey guys, welcome back to my channel! So, 2019 has officially kicked off. Like, it already started obviously a few weeks back. So it's a brand new year and there's 365 days of offer. It's a brand new year, so there's another 365 days of opportunities for us, another year for us to challenge ourselves, and another year for us to face different problems, different challenges and all that. So I just wanted to create a video on how to stay positive this 2019. So let's get started. So alam naman nating lahat na when a new year comes, there would always be new doors for us to explore, new opportunities for us to tackle, new challenges for us to handle, and it's not really easy basically going through another cycle of another year. So how do we keep ourselves positive all throughout the year? I mean, there would always be times na we would feel negative vibes, we would think of negative thoughts, and that's pretty normal. I mean, we're human beings and we make mistakes, we feel negative feelings, we have negative thoughts paminsan, and that's a normal process for us. So how do we keep ourselves positive all throughout the year itself? Before I begin counting down some of the things that I think would help us to stay positive all throughout the year, just a little disclaimer. Yes, magdi-disclaimer ako, lalo na sa panahon ngayon na ang mga tao ay laging maraming opinion. So disclaimer, the things that I'll be talking about on this video, these are more of personal experiences for me and some of the things that I think help me to stay positive from last year that I would want to continue doing this year, and I'm just trying to go and share it with you guys. So the first thing that I did last year that kept me positive is I stayed away from toxic people. In our lifetime, we would always meet people who are considered to be toxic to us, and these are not just negative people, but these are people who keep on incorporating, or these are the people who keep on thinking about negative thoughts, negative statements and all, and all that. Staying away from these type of people would really help you build a more positive vibe. You know what I mean? These are people who are always saying negative stuff, who are always ranting on social media, like ranting about their problems, ranting about different things or simple things in life that could easily be fixed and all that. Aminin na natin, diba? We always have that kind of people, or we always meet that kind of people. So for me, it's better to stay away from these type of people who are very toxic. It just makes you feel more negative when you're surrounded by these type of people. Like, yung mentality natin is that when you want to be positive, you have to surround yourself with positive people. People who are always happy, people who see the bright things in life, people who see the positive things in every challenges. Those are the type of people na we have to surround ourselves with. Don't get me wrong, it's really normal for people to be frustrated. I get frustrated and I get mad, but showing it on social media or ranting about it on social media for other people to see, I don't think it's healthy enough for you to do that. I mean, when you're on social media, you're followed by your friends, you're followed by your colleagues, your relatives, and really ranting out these problems out for people to see, it's not really a good thing. I don't know if you guys would agree with me, but that's just how I see it, diba? Like, if you see people always ranting about their problems on social media, but you feel like they're not doing anything about it, then that's classified as a toxic person. Social media is super powerful and it's been used by people to reach out to other people to ask for help and all that. And that's the good thing about social media. When you have a problem, you can reach out to different people to ask for help. Let me stress out on that, okay? I said to reach out and to ask for help. Ranting is a different thing. Ranting is just bursting out all of your problems on social media when obviously you're not asking for help, or you're not even doing anything about it to solve your problem. Toxic people are not just people who rant on social media or who keeps on giving out negative vibes, but these are also people who you would consider to only be there when they need you, and then when they're not in need, they just completely forget you. I'm talking about people who are not really true friends with you or not really true people to you. So stay away from toxic people. Second thing is keep yourself sane. When I say keep yourself sane, it means keep yourself composed if you're faced with challenges. It's really hard to keep yourself composed in situations wherein you're really mad or your patience is being tested. It's really hard to keep yourself sane in those kind of situations. Pero, for you to be able to inhibit a really positive vibe, even though you're in that kind of situation or you're in a situation wherein it tests your emotions and your patience, you have to keep yourself grounded and you have to keep yourself sane. It's hard to deal with a problem when you're dealing it with your emotions. Okay? It's hard to deal with problems when emotions are running wild inside you. When your emotions are running high and you're in a situation wherein you have to make a decision, it would always end up you making an irrational decision and then regretting it afterwards. Just like what they say, you have to think before you speak and you have to think before you act. So whenever you're faced with a problem or whenever you're faced with a challenge, try to take deep breaths and think about what the situation is and how would you be able to overcome the situation and what are the solutions that you can really do for you to be able to get out of that situation. Remember, making decisions when your emotions are running high is not going to be a good thing, and it will only end up messing the whole thing up and you regretting it afterwards. Third is, I would suggest that you stay well rested every day. I know it's hard to stay well rested, specifically now, in this era that we're in, that everyone's always busy, everyone's running around, it's hard to get a complete rest, basically. Like for me, I work during the graveyard shift, so I work at night. So it's always hard to change your body clock and it's hard to, keep up with the sleeping patterns and all that. But regardless of how busy your schedule is or regardless of whatever schedule you have, then don't forget to always find time to get a really good sleep or a really good rest for yourself. Number 4 is to look at the brighter side of things. I know this is hard to do, even for me. It's always hard to look at the brighter side of things, specifically kapag you're faced with problems and challenges all throughout. It's hard to really look past the negativity of that. But always remember that in any negative situation, there's always a solution and there's always a positive side to it. So it's always better to think about what is the situation about, what is the situation calling you out for, and what can you do to be able to fix the situation. And better yet, think about what is the positive experience that you'll get from this negative experience that you have. Always remember that negative experiences would always teach you a positive experience. A negative experience is not alone just a negative experience. That's how we learn, right? That's how we learn. Last but not the least, definitely not the least, is be you. And be authentic, stay authentic. As human beings, it's part of our nature that we would like people to like us. But honey, here's the thing. We are not born to impress anyone. Honestly, for me, there was a time in my life that I tried to do that. Like, I wanted people to like me, so I tried to be someone I'm not. For you to be able to gain a positive experience all throughout the year, it is important to just be yourself and be authentic, stay authentic. Like right now, for me, that's why I created my channel. It's because I wanted people to see how maarte I am. And then this is the way I am. Like, I am maarte, I speak like this, I can speak very konyoy and stuff like that. But that's me. You don't really have to change yourself for anyone. Improving yourself is good, but changing yourself for someone or for people to like you, that's a different thing. Improving and changing are two completely different things. You don't have to please anyone. and you cannot please anyone. Basically, at some point in your life, someone will hate you, and that's okay. That's how life is. People won't always like you. I mean, not everyone likes me. Not everyone likes the videos that I do. Not everyone likes my personality, but I don't care. As long as I'm not stepping on anyone's toes and I'm not, stepping on anyone's ego or anyone's persona or personality, and I'm fine with it. I'm good with it. Alam nyo, as long as you stay true to yourself and you stay true to who you are, with everyone around you, people would see past whatever negativity or whatever negative thing you have, and they would like you. So always remember to be authentic and just be yourself, and with that, people will like you. And if they don't, then whatever, right? One bonus thing: people will always have something to say about you, and the key to that is to not give a single fuck about it. Remember, life isn't always peachy and it's not a walk in the park. So you have to just really suck it up and, try to face life head on and try to choose your battles, basically. So that's basically it. Those are only the things that I want to, share with you guys, and how to keep a positive vibe all throughout the year. I hope I was able to give you at least something that you could take away from this video and try to incorporate in yourselves, and try to stay more positive this year. And I hope that you learned something from this. I mean, I just feel like sharing my experiences with you guys, and I hope you learned something from it. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up or share it to someone that you know who needs to see this video. Again, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you next time on my next vlog. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Mwah!